So I am in Brandon, Florida at the Supercharger here. This is pretty much my destination. So I'm just kind of like topping the car off before I go into my cousin's house. So, I have a good amount of charge. In case we want to go explore later, can you see that Model 3? So yeah, he just pulled up. He might have just came from the dealership. It has the dealer tags on it, and he was taking pictures of the designs that the water makes on the glass roof. So there's a Model X backing in now. Where is it? It's there. When I got here, there were a couple other Model S's and a Model X, but they've since left. I had a question on a past video, and I said I'd respond in one of these videos, so I'm going to respond here. The last Supercharger that I was at was Lake City, Florida. I was supposed to stop in Ocala, but I was working on some stuff, and I ended up staying at Lake City till the car was pretty much full charge. And when I got on the road, it said as long as I stayed below 75 miles an hour, I would make it to Brandon. So I stayed below 75 miles per hour and made it to Brandon with, I think, like 25% charge left. So that was sweet. So I was able to skip another Supercharger. I was planning to do this from Ocala, but I was able to skip it. So the question was about, how much would be saved using the Tesla versus comparable Mercedes-Benz and BMWs. So here's some stats from my trip. If you look at the trip B down at the bottom, I drove 1,264 miles, used 408.6 kilowatt hours, and I averaged 323 watt hours per mile. It's funny because that is exactly what I averaged on the way down in the winter. So the same average on the way down, 323 watt hours per mile. So I guess I'm consistent, but it was different then. I definitely drove slower. So, maybe the boost from the all-wheel drive in this vehicle helped, with the efficiency. If I actually charged for 408 kilowatt hours at home, it's 12 cents per kilowatt hour. It would have been about 49 bucks. But I used all Superchargers, well, mostly Superchargers. There's a couple hundred miles, so maybe 150 miles that I charged from home that wasn't at a Supercharger. So, yeah, but pretty much all of that was free because I use Superchargers, and it's free supercharging on Model S's and Model X's. If this was a BMW 5 Series, what I looked up, this says to get about 34 miles per gallon. This is best case scenario. It's highway, and the average price of gas I'm going with is $2.88, which is the national average, and that's for regular. So of course, a lot of people are gonna put premium in a BMW. So this is, again, best case scenario. So at 34 miles per gallon, with the amount of miles that were traveled, they would have needed 37 gallons of gas. So the good thing about that is they would have had to stop 3, maybe 4 times to fuel up. So that would have been pretty cool. I think I stopped like 8 or 9 times, maybe more. It would have been $106.56. So round trip would have been over 200 bucks plus gas commuting around. You add that in as well. Mercedes-Benz E-Class, they get 30 miles per gallon, so it would have been 42 gallons of gas, and that would have been $120.96. So you're looking at about $250 round trip. So saved about $200 in the travel round trip taking this car versus taking, one of those comparable cars. They would have gotten here a lot sooner. So, some people, time is money. I don't mind the drive. I kind of like having the brakes spaced out. This is just like typical Florida. It looks like it's pretty clear skies, but it's raining. Like every afternoon in Florida in the summertime, it starts raining. So yeah. And there were so many cops on the way down. Like, thank God for the Waze website. They were everywhere. I swear, like every 5 miles they were hiding out in the median trying to catch people. But anyways, I had to stay under 75 to get from Lake City to here without stopping to charge again, so I was fine. But still, they're everywhere. All right, so I am here. That's it for my road trip. I'm gonna get settled in, and you know, I'll be shooting some more videos once the wife and the kids arrive. So be sure to give me some thumbs up and subscribe for more of my videos. Talk to you later. Bye.